Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at how to choose the best host for your website. One thing, if you're going to succeed online, one thing that you must do is that there's going to be a website. Either you're building for yourself or somebody else is building for you. One thing is that you're going to pay for the hosting. And choosing the best hosting is the beginning of success in your website. I'm talking about security, whether your website is secured or your website is fast or slow, and a whole lot depends on the kind of host you choose. Sometimes websites have disappeared, not because the owner does not really want to keep the website, but because the person who built it chose the wrong host. So I'm going to be looking at two of the best hosting platforms that have delivered value, right? So I'm going to look at them, compare them, and see which one you should go for, right? So that in building your website or in paying for your website, you may not be the one building it, but you're still going to pay. So if you know the best one you're going to use, you'll be able to tell the person building it, okay, I need you to buy my hosting from this particular place. All right, let's get started. Here is Hostinger, and that is the first one we're looking at. So I'm going to be comparing them side by side. So I'm looking at Hostinger and Namecheap, right? Two of the best hosting platform. But of course, for a beginner, for somebody who's just getting started, one is definitely better. All right. We're going to compare the features and see what you need to look out for. All right. Let's start with their platform. So I've opened their hosting platforms. Here I have Hostinger, and here I have Namecheap. Right. We're going to be, hopping from both of them. I'm going to be looking at things. So let's start from the pricing. All right, let's go back to Hostinger. So look, this is the pricing. Both of them have three pricing plans. So these three pricing plans is just a strategy, right? In selling online, giving people option is one thing that has really worked. When you see things being replicated over and over again, it means that that thing has been working, right? It has been working. That's why you see so many persons doing the same thing. Now, people don't like it when you give them only one option. They kind of, the adults don't like you telling them what to do. Adults like to decide what to do. So when you tell them this is the only option, you're like boxing them into a box, right? So when you give them options, right, they can now choose the one that they feel. So it will be their choice, not your choice. So they are the one choosing, not you choosing for them. Okay. So here they have three options. There's the premium, there's the business, and there's the cloud startup. And here they've given you a middle ground. They say most popular. There's a video that explained this very well. I think it was by Dan Locke. I think I watched a video some years back where he was explaining this strategy of three options, right? Maybe if I see the video, I'll give you the link to you to watch, because what are we here for? We're here to help you succeed online, help you build a business, help you make more money, and tell you the truth, nothing but the truth. All right. So at this juncture, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, go ahead, subscribe, of course, and turn on the notification so that whenever a video is released, which we do almost every day, you'll get a notification. All right, let's dive in. So the pricing here, three options. This one too, three options. And the same strategy. You see what I'm telling you about something that works. So people have tested this thing and it works. So you can see the middle one, they say it's the popular one. On Namecheap, they say this is popular. On Hostinger, they say the middle one, they say most popular, right? So you can see that this is a known strategy. It works. If it doesn't work, these two companies cannot be doing the same thing, right? Because, why do you want to kill yourself trying to think out strategy when people are already succeeding with strategies? What do? It's not like copy and paste, right? It's not like you're going to copy and paste everything, but you're going to look at what they are doing and tailor it to your own business. If it's working for them, it's going to work for you. So find a way to give them, lift what others are doing and apply it to your own specific business, and it will work. All right, straight. So pricing now. The first one here, they call it premium, right? It's everything you need to create your website. and they say it's $2.49. Okay, and they say they are giving you 79% discount, and they've added another bonus of 3 months, free 3 months. That means if you register for 1 year, you are not going to renew at the end of 1 year. You're going to renew at the end of 1 year, 3 months. And they have given you that bonus across board. You can see it is here in the premium, is here in the business, is here in the cloud startup. This one is 79% off, 74% off, 64% off. Now, why are they using, okay, here is 9, but here they've used 4 and 4. Okay, let's now go to Namecheap and see what they have done. So Namecheap says they have Stellar Plan, and they have Popular, and they have Stellar Plus, and they have Stellar Business. All right, they've given you, you say you are saving 56% on the first one, 1 year. The second one, you are saving 54%. And the third one, you are saving 47%. Okay, so you can, as I'm going, right, as I'm moving for, just be comparing, we're trying to do comparison now to choose which one should you go for as a business, as a startup, as an individual, whoever you are watching the video, at whatever level you are. What I want to help you do is to determine which of these hosts you should choose to build your website or to build your business. Either you are building it yourself, or there's a web developer building for you. You are still the one to pay for the hosting, right? So that's why this should be of interest to you, no matter who you are. All right, so stick with me. So let's go. Now, Namecheap says, so they are telling you what you're going to pay. So this is what you pay the first year. The second year for Namecheap, you'll be paying, for this one that is $1.98, you will now be paying a total of, for the first year, $22.88. From the second year, you're going to be paying $44.88. Then for the second one, initially you pay $34.88. Then subsequently $68. So you can see this is almost, okay, this is 54%. So that's 54%. So by the second year, you start paying the normal price. All of them are using the same strategy. This one 58, then renewal 108. Now let's look at Hostinger. Now for Hostinger, the first year you are going to be paying, that is $2.49. They didn't add up. I mean, we can add it ourselves, actually, right? We can add the total ourselves. But let's even look at the individual. So $7.99 the first, no, $2.49 the first year. Renewal, you're going to be paying $7.99. That's almost times 3 of the initial price, because now it's 79%. Okay. Then for the second one, you're going to be paying first year $3.69. Then from second year, you're going to be paying $8.99. That's almost another times 3 again, although not up to times 3. We're talking about 74%. Then here you pay $8.99 the first year. Then from the second year, you're going to be paying $19.99. So that's almost how many percent now? 64% difference. That's huge. Okay, now let's go to so for a new business, I want you to start comparing now. Let's say you're an individual who wants to start. This one is starting at $1.98. You're going to be paying a total of $22.88. Why for the second one, you are starting at $2.49. Let's see the total. Let me calculate the total now. Just give me a second. Let me calculate the total. That is 2.49 times 12. Okay, so you are paying a total of 29.88 as against 22.88. So 29.88 minus 22.88, that's a difference of $7. They are close. $7 is still something. So the difference between both of them for starter, somebody who's just starting out, is $7. So Namecheap is $7 cheaper for somebody who's just getting started. Let's now look at the feature, because it's not just about the price. The feature is very, very important, right? Now let's look at the features of Namecheap. top features. Number one is standard performance. Number two, you are going to be hosting 100 websites. Let's look at the question mark in front of the 100. You say the maximum amount of website allowed per account. That's 100 websites. 100 websites. That's huge. I mean, for somebody who want to get into the website business, that's you want to start building website for clients, especially small business who don't have much money. If you buy this account, you can host up to 100 websites. And that is huge. Now let's look at the storage. They have a 100 gigabyte SSD, meaning that you have 1 gig for each website. So for small business website that doesn't take more than 1 gig, you can actually buy this plan and build up to 100 websites. And let's look at, let's say you are making like, let me just be modest. Let's say per website, you are making like $50, right? Let's do the rough calculation. Let's say you're making $50 per each website you build. Of course, if you're going to build this kind of website, it's called build and manage, meaning you are not giving the customer access to cPanel, right? If you don't know what cPanel is, there are other videos you can watch. We have talked about cPanel, but cPanel is the control panel where you have, it's like the key to the hosting you just bought, all right? Now, let's look at it this way. So $50 by 100. So that means you can make $5,000 from this hosting plan. Let's say you focus and you say, let me focus on small businesses that they are hosting, their content will not be more than 1 gig, right? And you build one website for 100 clients. You're going to make about $5,000 by the time you exhaust the 100 websites that have been given to you on this plan. And the only thing you are paying for the first year, mind you, the people you are going to build website for, you can charge them low. So instead of them paying, what's it called, the renewal plan here is $8. Let's just say 8 times 12. That's $96 what you need to renew the website, the host. So you can decide to charge each customer, okay, $10 for renewal. Let's say you build the website for $100, and maybe you are making, okay, maybe 50 is too much. Let me just do, let me do like 30%. Let's say $30. You're making $30. Let's say $3,000 is your profit. Now, and you are charging each customer $10 for renewal. So 10 times 100. So for renewal, you are going to rake in $1,000 and you will spend just $96 to renew it. That means you're still going to make about $900 as your profit on renewal. If this happens and these people renew their website every year, that means you're going to be short of $900 every year from renewal of hosting. This is huge. Wow. Then from building the website itself, you're going to make $3,000 by maintaining this hosting plan, this first plan. Okay? Let's say everybody stays under 1 gig. That's the hosting. The content on their website stays under 1 gig. This is huge. I mean, so many things are running my brain as I'm sharing this with you, because sometimes when I make video, inspiration comes, and maybe somebody, this may be your own breakthrough. By implementing what I'm just saying, you can blow. Maybe you can just make your first thousands of dollars this year through this means. Anyways, so let's go. So that's the first plan. Let's now go to Namecheap to see opportunities that are available in their first plan for a beginner. Okay, so for their beginner, the initial payment is very cheap, right? It's $1.98. So $1.98 by 12, 1.98 times 12. Sorry. 1.98 times 12. So that's a 23, am I correct? 1.98 times 12. 23.76, right? Although they are saying you pay 22.88, maybe they are still giving us further discount. But what I have here is 20. So let's say 22.88 is what you're going to pay initially. So what are the opportunities available in this first plan? You can host maximum of 3 websites. Okay, maximum of 3 websites, and you have 20 gigabyte SSD. You have 30 mailboxes. Then you have website builder and other things, right? But let's even focus on the two we have analyzed for Hostinger. We've analyzed the number of websites you can host and the storage space. Now for Namecheap, the storage space is just 20 gigabytes, which is a far cry compared to Hostinger that has 100 gigabytes of SSD. Both of them are SSD. And 100 websites you can host. That is huge. The gap is too much. The only difference in price between both of them in the first year, I'm focusing on the first year now, is $7, right? But subsequently, Hostinger, you're going to pay $96. Why? Subsequently, for Namecheap, you're going to pay $44.8. There's a difference. 96 minus 44.8. That's about $51 difference. But still, when you look at it, comparing the number of websites you can host. So look at it this way now. For somebody who is just a single person who wants to build a website for himself, right? You want to build a website for your own business. You are not in web design business. You are not creating websites. Looking at this first plan to get started, Namecheap will seem to be the best choice. Why? The price is cheaper because you are not doing business of hosting or building website. You just want to build a website for yourself. So you're basically going to pay 22.88 the first year and subsequently 44.88. And you still have extra 2 websites you can add. So let's say you have a business idea, 3 business ideas you want to implement online. So you can actually use Namecheap to implement 3 of them for yourself. But for somebody who is into building website as a business, that means you are building for small businesses, build and manage, right? Hostinger becomes the best option. Looking at, you have 100 gigabyte SSD, you have 100 websites. So all your own is to go and do marketing, go and get as many small businesses as possible who will be able to build websites. I used a plan. I said, let's do $100. So let's say you are spending $70, expenses, everything you're spending is not going to be up to that. I can bet you. In fact, to be modest, you can't spend more than $50, right, to build for this small business, because of course you're not going to go and waste money on expensive plugins. These are just small businesses getting started. So for a website of $100, it's very cheap and you won't expect to have too many features. But of course, you can use free plugins to do a lot for them that will wow them. You can add other features like Google Business and other things as extra bonus for them. So when they pay you this $100, because of the number, you may end up spending maybe $50 a website, and you have $50 as your profit. Now, by the time you now multiply $50 by 100, you have $5,000. Let's say you are able to do this 100 websites within, if you are sharp enough, we're not sharp enough, you do your homework, and the grace of God is available, because you may work so hard, but work so hard and let God do his own part. Your part is to work so hard. That means do all your marketing, do all your advertising. You can even do paid advertising. So I'm also bringing in, let's say you are doing paid advertising. Let's say you now spend like $200 to advertise. So instead of making 5,000, you're going to make 3,000. So use $200 to run adverts, and you end up building this 100 websites. You make 3,000. Remember, where the catch is not actually the first year. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. Where the main thing is in the subsequent renewal, because this is money that will come without you doing anything. It's like subscription money. So every year they will renew with $10. I mean, what is $10? They can easily give you that money. You renew for them. Remember, you're still going to charge them if they are going to do any update on the website. Let's say they want to change price, they want to do other things. That one is different from the $10 renewal. But you can do a bundle for them. I'm giving you another idea now. This is coming. Now, you can do a bundle for them. Instead of charging them $10 per renewal, you tell them to pay another extra $10. Why? For you to do renewal. Anytime they need you to update anything, you will do it without charging them anything. So that $10 covers for what's it called? For updating the website for a whole year. No, every small business will jump on this. Because what is $20, for goodness sake? To have your website up, to do update at any time, right? So what you can do now, if you're a single person, you can, from this money, get a second person. Maybe not on full time, maybe on freelance. Somebody who will be doing the update. So anytime there's an update, the person will do the update. So you can pay this person who will be doing update for you from the $10, from the renewal is $10, update is that's $20. From this $20 per year, you can bring out $5 from each account. So $5 times 100, right? $5 by 100. Remember, every year you're going to be making $20 per 100, right? $20 per 100, that is $2,000. Now you're going to do $5 times 100. So this $500, you're going to pay it to somebody, a freelance who will be doing the update for you. You pay the person this $500 in bulk. Anytime there's an update, the person goes to do the update. Look for a starter, somebody who's just starting out, right? Because somebody who's starting out want to have portfolio. So those are the kind of people you just ordinary updates. Anybody can do it. So you pay them $500 to do this. So anytime there's an update, you reach out to this person, they do the update. Why you keep $15 for yourself? So on renewal every year, you're going to make $15 times 100. That's $1,500. 15 times 100. So $1,500 becomes free money that comes every single year. So all you now need to do is to nurture these people, ensure that they keep renewing, that they don't allow their website to go, that you remind them, you do all. You can still sell other things to them. I hope you know. You can still upsell them in other things, but I'm just telling you guaranteed money that is available for you when you take advantage of this. Guys. So there is money flying everywhere. So this is for a beginner. What I've been looking at is somebody who's just starting out, either as a single person or somebody who is into web design as a business. So everything I've given you, you can go ahead and implement right now. And I can assure you, you're going to make a lot of money. Okay, so we have looked at the first feature. There are other features we need to look at. So we've been looking at basically the storage and the number of websites. Now, there are other things. There are backups. So Hostinger does weekly backup on this, their first plan. Weekly backup, let me see. Protect your website data with automatic backup. Daily backup are stored for 7 days. And weekly backup are stored for 7 weeks. All right? So then there's also unlimited bandwidth, free email. Free email, did they tell us how many? Okay, this one is up to 100 email. That means 1 email per website. 1 email per website. Is that what they mean? Each mailbox comes with 1 gigabyte storage. So you have 100 email. So one of the downside of this one is that each website will only have 1 email because it can take 100. But if you don't build up to 100 here, you can divide them. On Namecheap, let's see. Namecheap has 30 mailboxes. 30 mailboxes for this account. All right? That means for that 3, if you build 3 websites here, each of them will have 10 email each. So it's still like almost the same thing. Okay, let's look at other things. So there are other features here for Namecheap. Let's look at the detailed one. Okay, so their disk space is 20 gig. Yes, we have looked at that. The bandwidth is on meter, just like Hostinger. Uptime is 100%. Domains you can host here is only 3. They've told us before. Pack domain is unlimited. Subdomain 30. So this allows you to have up to 30 subdomains. Let's see. Does Hostinger have anything like subdomain? Subdomain. Let me see. I can't find any subdomain here. Let me see. I'm still looking for subdomain. I can't find. Okay, so Namecheap has subdomain. Hostinger, I'm not sure. I didn't see anything like that. Okay. I'm looking at other features. Okay, they have 100 subdomains. So that means for each, if you're going to build 100 website, each one has 1 subdomain. Then for Namecheap, it's still the same thing, 30. So for 3, it's 10 subdomain, right? 10 subdomain for this one. Backup is twice a week. While for Hostinger, the backup is once a week. I think that's what they told us, right? Yeah, they say weekly backup. This is it here, weekly backup. Okay. So for backup, Namecheap has two backup in a week, two backups in a week, while Hostinger has one. Cloud storage, okay, is included with the EU data center. The one we're looking at is US data center. Eco-friendly cPanel, yes, they have cPanel. There's website builder, dedicated IP. They don't have dedicated IP for this one. Okay, let's look at Hostinger. Hostinger has unlimited. Okay, so Hostinger has unlimited free SSL. Why for Namecheap? Namecheap has only free SSL for the first year. From the second year, you start to pay. Although theirs is Commodore, why this one is, let me see the kind of SSL they have. Okay, Let's Encrypt. Theirs is Let's Encrypt and it's lifetime. For small business, this is perfect. So what I've discovered is that for small business, especially somebody who is into web design business, Hostinger will be your best option. But if you are a small business, you're just starting out yourself, you may not need Hostinger because the entry level plan is quite huge. I mean, what are you going to do with 100 gigabyte SSD? It's too much for you. It's when you are, when you are growing bigger. For a new startup, Namecheap should be like it, unless you know you are maybe collaborating with others to buy this hosting and share it, or for somebody who is into web design as a business, Hostinger. All right. So if you are starting out, Namecheap will be the best for you. Now, not to forget, both Namecheap and Hostinger, I'm going to drop the link in the description. So whichever one you want to go for, the link is in the description. And of course, as a way of transparency, um, the link I'm dropping is an affiliate link, right? Meaning that if you use it, I'm going to get some few commission. The commission I'm going to get is not going to make your price go up. Rather, in fact, it may even be lower. Okay, so that is to help, let you know, that they are affiliate links, and through those affiliates, I have the energy to keep, providing you value, providing you some value, like what I'm doing now. So if you use those links, I'm going to get some little commission. It's like a fuel for my continuing my work. And Namecheap and Hostinger will reward you for doing that. So use the link in the description if you want to buy any of this hosting. All right, the link is in the description. All right, so let's move on further. So here, free email, yeah, 100 emails. So we look at that. The next one is domain. Okay, so domain here, they have a free domain, which is the value of the domain is $10. Just call it 10. So register a domain for free for 1 year when purchasing a yearly or longer hosting plan. Additional terms apply, as not all TLD are eligible for this promotion. So you need to find out which TLD is it .com, is it .org, which of the TLD. Namecheap also gives you free domain, although it's still the same condition. Not all TLD, are involved. They list their own. Namecheap is more transparent with their own. They list all their, they say .fun, .host, .online, .site, .press, .store, .space, .pw, .tech, .website, .agency, .center, .digital, .live, .studio, .cloud, .shop. These are all free on Namecheap on this plan. So if you buy Namecheap and you want to use any of these TLD, right, top level domains, you will get them for free. Hostinger is also giving you for free. I guess it's going to be the same thing, maybe because it can't be .com, but they are saying that the value of what they are giving you is $9.99. This is just marketing, normal marketing, just to put a value around what they are giving you. All right, so free CDN, they don't have free CDN, dedicated IP, no. So there are other things, but the major one, all right, okay, there's another interesting thing here. So they have WordPress automatic updates activated on this. Then one-click WordPress, yeah, all of them have one-click installation. Okay, so basically, That is the major features. So if you look at Namecheap and Hostinger in terms of the features, they are basically almost the same. So it's just about the plan. But when you look at the storage and the number of websites for this beginner plan, Hostinger seems to be better, especially if you want to build multiple websites, more than 3. But if you are going to stay under 3 websites, you may need to go for Namecheap. But if you are going to build more than 3 websites, right, choosing Hostinger will pay you more. You're going to save a lot of money and you make more money. Buying this kind of hosting can help you, especially if you do website as a business, because it's easy for you to collect a website job, especially build and manage, not the one that you build for the customer and give them the control panel, give them everything. If not, I mean, you can't use this one because at the end of the day, you cannot put another website on that cPanel because you've given it out. But if you are building and managing for the customer, right, you can use this. And of course, there's benefit. The benefit is that the customer will pay less. They will pay less on hosting. They will pay less on everything because you're using a shared hosting for them. Of course, all of them are shared hosting, but I mean shared hosting. All right. So this is it. So for the second plan, the one they call business, the one they say most popular. Let's now look at the 2 most popular. This one is $3.69 with extra 3 months. Why this one? For the popular one is $2.98. What about the storage and number of websites? This one has unlimited website, but I can tell you from experience, this unlimited website is 100 website actually. If you hit 100, you can't go beyond. They just put unlimited to, like in Nigeria, I would say they bobo you, you understand, that kind of thing. So just to whine you, to make you believe like, so it's not really unlimited. It's basically about 100 because there's a storage. Once you exhaust it, gone. So for this one, it's still 100 websites. But now the storage have increased to 200 gigabytes, right? 200 gigabytes NVMe storage. Okay. Now, this one has unlimited websites and unmetered SSD. So they are saying that that is endless, but there's nothing endless in anything, right? So just take it that it's still going to be around, that 200 gigabytes. But they say it's unmetered. Let's just believe them unmetered. But another interesting part of this one is these are mailbox. See, unlimited mailboxes, meaning that. So this is a very big advantage. Like you buy this plan. So if you want to do multiple websites for Namecheap, this is where you start from. You are not starting from the first one. You start from the second one. Okay. What are you going to pay at the end of that's after the first year? You're going to be paying. You are renewing at 68.8, which is quite cheap compared to the number of websites. While on Hostinger, you are going to be renewing at $9 when you renew. That is $9. So let's calculate. $9 should be about 108. 9 times 12. 9 times 12. Yeah, that's $108. So your renewal here is 108 as against 68.88. The gap is huge, right? Now, so 100 websites. Let's believe that this one should be 100 websites. Unmetered SSD. Unlimited. Let's see how many mailboxes does Hostinger have. Free email, how many? It's still 100. So for this plan, for this second plan, right, Namecheap is the winner because Namecheap is giving you unlimited mailboxes. That is huge. So for small business or mid-sized business, let's say you have mid-sized businesses that have staff of up to maybe 20, 30, 40, or even, I mean, you can use this one to build a website for them, right? Because now they say it's unlimited website and unmetered SSD, right? But let's say we're focusing on 100. This can take up to 100 websites. This type of businesses, you can charge them up to $200 to build them websites and charge them up to $50 for renewal of hosting every year. So this is huge. This is huge. For those of us who are into building websites, this plan is the best for you. You're going to make mega money here. So you're just going to be paying about $70 to renew this thing. And every year you can make from renewal alone. If you charge them $50 for renewal every year, right? This $50, you can bundle it. $50 may include update and everything. Let's say the money that goes for renewal, let's say is going to be $30. I mean, from this $30, the real amount you're going to put here may not have even up to $5 because we're talking about 100 and you're only spending $70. So let's say you have $30 to play with as your own money. So 30 times 100, you have $3,000 generated here without stress. And you have money to pay for those who will do the update and the renewal proper. So this is huge. Then from the mailboxes, you can monetize these mailboxes and say, okay, for every website you build, you're going to give them 5 free email. Anything after 5 email, any extra email will cost $5. You may even say it's $2. So let's say the person has 10 staff. So the remaining 5 times 2 is $10 for you. Let's say you now make another $10 from about 50 of these people, right? 10 times 50, that's another $500. And if you have more than 50, you can still make more money. So from mailboxes, you can make a lot of money if you monetize it. This whole thing is about understanding how to monetize, features in websites. Do you understand it now? So this is huge, actually. So for those of you who are into building websites, this Namecheap second plan, this one they say is most popular, that's the Stellar Business. No, Stellar Plus, not Stellar Business. Stellar Plus is huge, is the best for you. So if you use this plan, you're going to make a lot of money. The renewal is just $70 every. I mean, from 2 people, you already have the money. If you collect $50 per person to renew, just 2 persons have renewed the website, so the other ones are gain. You get it now? And they still have unlimited mailbox which you can monetize. The backup is automatic. You have website builder and so many other features. If you come down here, there are so many other ones, right? Look at the unmetered SSD. This one is 20 gigabytes. Now the file node, you have 300 file node, which is the same with this one. That's why I told you that this unmetered is all about 100 actually. Okay. Then your host domains. Your host domains, they say this one is 3. They say unlimited, so you can have as many domains as possible. But of course, if you hit your storage quota, it will not make sense again. So you just focus on 100 first, right? Subdomain is also unlimited. So this second plan makes a whole lot of sense. Backup is twice a week and automatic backup. Okay? So that is it. That is it. That is it. That is it. Okay. Finally, let's look at the last plan, which is this one says they own a Stellar Business. $4.98. You renew at $108. I just call it $109. While for Hostinger, their last plan, the one they call Cloud Startup, is $8.99 and you renew at $19.99. $19.90, just call it 20. So 20 by 12. Wow, that's a lot. 20 times 12, is that not 240? That's a lot. That's a lot. $240. Okay, so let's look at what is inside. So they have, oh, it's huge actually. 300 websites. But even the 300 website is scary. Why? Because the storage is still the same, 200 gigabytes NVMe storage. So the storage with the 100 websites, meaning that once you hit this storage quota, you can't move again. So still, if you are targeting the people to build website for, there are 2 ways. You can either target small businesses who don't have plenty storage and target to build 300 websites, which will make you loads of money. Or you target mid-size and high-end businesses, which may require more storage, or they will pay you more money. Like businesses that can pay you up to $1,000 to build a website, $2,000, $5,000. This is good for them. All right. So they have unlimited free SSL, free email. How many? It's still 100. The free email is still 100. While for Namecheap, they have unlimited website, 50 gigabyte SSD. That's the only one that's giving me concern. Only 50 gigabyte SSD, as compared to this one that is 200 gigabyte NVMe storage. Okay. Now they have unlimited mailboxes, auto backup. Almost the same thing with this one actually. Almost the same thing with this one. All right. Almost the same thing with this one. Okay. I just wonder why, because if you look at this one, unmetered SSD, 50 gigabyte SSD, Okay, let's look at the detail. I think the detail will help us understand. So in the detail, okay, is unmetered, is 50 gigabytes. So the file inode here is 600,000. That's double of this one. So you now understand. It's double of this Stellar Plus. So that is why. So this is the number of files you can have on the website. So this is huge, 600,000, right? So by the time you compare both of them, right? If you compare both of them, this one is 300 websites. This is unlimited. I think it's unlimited, right? Yeah, unlimited website, which of course I always say, even if it's unlimited, it might just be 100. So comparing it to this is quite high. This hosting guy is quite high, actually. I mean, $240 is huge compared to 108. That's more than 100% difference. Okay? So if you were to go like a bigger business that is scaling, I will go for Namecheap, really. I'll go for Namecheap. Namecheap seems to be more affordable, and both of them are good. So basically, what we have done is to try to compare Apple for Apple. Both of them are hosting company. Both of them have offered three options, and we've looked at each and each and each. I'm sure by now you already have clarity, right, on which one to go for, depending on where you are and what you're doing at this moment. Do you get it now? What you are doing, I mean, in terms of your business, whether you are building for yourself, for your own business, or you are building for other businesses, you are using this as a business. So with this, I'm sure you can make a decision. And I'm actually giving you some, some of my opinion, because it's my opinion. At the end, you are the one that will decide, what you want to do. But the value I'm bringing is to show you everything, tell you the truth around it. And of course, they both have quality customer care, right? One of the things you must look out for when you are buying hosting is customer care. Because if anything goes wrong, who are you going to talk to? Both of them have excellent customer care, meaning that it's 247. Anytime you have issue, you can always reach out and they will solve your problem. So any which one you choose, they are both good. So depending on what we have looked at and what you are looking at. So I'm sure you have gotten value from this video. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, go ahead, click and subscribe and turn on the notification so that whenever we release a video, which we do almost every day, trying to give you value, show you one or two things, of course, you'll be able to get notification. So go ahead and implement what we have shared, and I will see you again in another exciting video.